So we're back in DayZ, and it's not Livonia, guys. It's the private server. We got some people in it, so that's kind of cool. Sorry, I don't have the map yet, Livonia. I'm still talking with them. I'm not sure what's happening there, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit. If I don't get it soon, I'll jump in and I'll have a video for you shortly. That's kind of why I waited all day to go over this, because I was sort of hoping that you know, it would arrive, but yeah, so still chatting with people. Apologies. Anyways, with that update, we also got some more content. We got the 1.06 that actually also affects regular content in this world. So we get the bonus of, you know, the DayZ Livonia release with the new map, and we also get to enjoy, you know, more content in the main game, apparently. That's what it notes. So 1.06, obviously, Livonia is the big thing. The second big thing is something that people have been asking for a very long time. That's right, mouse and keyboard support is now available. So I'm probably going to have a video testing that out. I don't know how I'm going to quite record it, so we're going to have to see how that goes, but yes, I'm going to try to do like a test video thing showing off mouse and keyboard support. It's probably like a weird sounding thing to do a video on, but I'm sure it's something that people are actually kind of interested in. Oh wow, they actually did add lightning and everything to this map. Damn. I don't think there was lightning before, right? Like, that's kind of new. Also, the Vega shotgun, the Blaze rifle, the BK-43 with sawed-off version, the Colt 1911. Oh look, you might actually get to see me die with this character. I also wanted to show off these rose hips, which were actually here before the update. I've never seen them before. You don't seem to be able to farm them or cut them up or anything, but yeah, I thought they were something cool to mention, and I want to quickly go over the bear trap too in case I do die. So there's the bear trap, you find it, and then you can choose your placement and then place down the bear trap. Hoping that would be like a separate thing, but yeah, there it is, and then it can be triggered by people that are running over it. So kind of a cool thing to have there as my food and everything goes down, and I don't really have anything. Okay, great. So they've also added magazine variants for existing weapons, drums, mags, high capacity mags, and so forth. We have bears. There's fishing. So that's kind of cool. You get fishing rods. Item attachments can now be damaged. Yay! Because that wasn't hard enough to get. But my water and everything's going up. Why am I dying still? Because I drank too much. It's never good in this one. So you're now able to harvest sticks from bushes with your bare hands. You can now have the ability to break long sticks into small sticks with your bare hands, which makes complete sense. Yeah, this character is like so dead. It's the cold too, isn't it? Yeah, it's the cold. It's gonna just like absolutely kill me. I forgot about that with the Livonia thing, is the cold is like nasty too. Yeah, it really is. Cars now have a chance to spawn with a certain amount of fuel, so that might be a bonus to some people that, you know, use the cars a bit. Throwing in crouched and prone stances. So I guess we can do the orienteering compass, and then we can double tap, and then you could see the throw, and then we can do, well, we're dying. Might as well try to drink some water and keep myself alive. And then we'll do the prone throw. And then you can see double tap X, and then, oh wow, that didn't really work. This will pick that up again as we kind of slouch along. We're on death's doorstop right now. Items are now spawning greenhouses, so that includes seeds and stuff, which is great if you're a farming person like myself. Yeah, my guy has seen better days. You know, ejecting rounds from firearms is now a thing. Yeah, there we go. Prone stance. It must have been I was clipping on the table behind me, so that must have been a thing. Items, yeah, we went over that. Name search in the server browser, so that's cool. Vehicle headlight controls in the tutorial screen, which I guess is sort of important. And then we got a long list of things that have fixed. Climbing over an object would break the holding animation. Has it stopped raining? No, it has not. Footstep sounds are missing. Missing textures on tactical goggles. Picking an item with a battery attached would cause the battery to be detached. Damaged and destroyed texture of night vision goggles. Players were unable to place landmines or bear traps on streets and sidewalks. Oh, cool. It was possible to drive a car when it was submerged underwater. Aw. An issue that could lead to a blocked hand slot. Attaching items would be forced to follow a hierarchy. Object placement fixes to the Chernos plus terrain. God rays were not visible with lower cast values. Lightning density wasn't properly synchronized in multiplayer. Several incorrect collision geometries could be abused. White outlines on turret signs when in the shadow. Missing shadow on roadblocks. Again, these are fixed things. UV mapping of the open item terrain. Or item. Open. UV mapping of the open map item. There we go. Special house was disappearing in the distance. VSD had its muzzle flashes going through an attached suppressor. Some commonly abused glitches in buildings were fixed. Clipping issues with notification systems. An issue with entering/leaving vehicles. An exploit that allowed to peek through walls. Damn it. Characters' feet weren't visible during the character creation. Punching walls with bare hands was emitting particle effects. Whoa, what was that? Was that lightning? That was scary. That was very scary. I think I'm like just dying huddled up in this house. If I'm gonna die, man, it would just be cool to like die, you know what I mean? They fixed... Sorry, there's so many of these things. Display of several items in the inventory. Spawning orientation of several items added a missing spark plug proxy for the Sarkhan 120. Animals were fleeing towards the player in certain cases. Zeroing didn't properly adjust the ballistics. Melee range against objects was too high. The player could see his old corpse while the respawn was in progress. Item spawn points on several buildings, deer stands, buildings under constructions, etc. Weapon trembling during reloading, mostly visible in weapons such as the Mosin or SK. The sprint melee attack could be executed with a firearm. Wrong sound while crafting rags with a hatchet. Removing a burlap sack from a player would restore its condition to pristine. Certain weapons were missing their sound events and prone. Wrong sound was played when putting a knife into a sheath. Several minor building issues, textures not being displayed, text changes, ladders blocked, etc. The text overlapped in the tutorial screens in certain languages. The player could not open seed packs. Tents did not protect players from rain. Oh, that would have been annoying. Wellies could not be repaired. Missing mute action and button legend of the online menu for PS4 specifically. Cholera agents in container could be removed by using disinfectant. Characters with beards were forced to shave before being able to dig for worms with a knife. Oh, that's tragic, I guess. The player could get stuck when drinking afar from a river. Shoulder attachments could block the view through a PSO1 scope and prone. The speed of wind was applied to the drying process even when being in an interior space. That sounds helpful. It was not possible to close inventory while hovering over attachment slots. A tactical helmet could get wet. The prison castle object was disappearing in the distance. Xbox achievements would not be activated under certain circumstances. The Xbox achievement bodily needs would not be activated when drinking action was done at a pond or well. Now we have a bunch of tweak settings as I continue to die? Is it fair to say I'm kind of dying at this point? Like my character's totally dying. He's just like slouched over. What are that zombies up to? Now we've got some tweaked settings, guys. They balanced item health. This will affect your active items, so they might change their condition to better or worse. Lowered the chance to find food on infected. Updated the loot group positions. Balanced item durability. Damaged items within cargo items no longer guaranteed. Slightly increased the melee damage of the infected. The bandaged dressing can be used 4 times instead of 2. Oh, nice. Lowered blood regeneration rate. Yay. The fireplace in Krasnodar airfield building is now usable. Oh, cool. The village of Galagoville now has a public announcement system. The roadway faces of the trail object have been made wider to cut more grass around trails. Global lighting configuration, darker overcast, less blue in the sky during high sun angles and clear skies. Ovens made from a fireplace now last 7 days instead of 2 hours. Oh, damn. Teddy bears are no longer spawning with items in their cargo. The CR61 Scorpion now spawns with a pistol suppressor instead of a normalized suppressor. There now is less rain during the medium overcast. Jeez, the lightning. The inventory view of the plate carrier pouches have been tweaked. The NPC suit is now completely waterproof. Health penalty from low heat comfort, only active when severely freezing. Increased energy consumption while being in low heat comfort. Decreased rate in which items could dry. Warm clothes dry up faster near fireplace. Slightly increase the nighttime temperature in Chernarus. The default color of the ADA 4x4 is now green instead of blue. The Chernarus weather is more rainy with occasional lighting. Damn it. Revamped tree and bush harvesting. Varying resource yield depending on the brush or tree type. Resource stack tweaked. Improved shipping container textures. Closed shipping containers now have visible locks and the doors open in twin mode. The duration of bandaging action is affected by the type of item being used. Bandage dressing being the fastest. The amount of blood loss from bleeding sore is affected by the total amount of blood left. Increased capacity of water bottle 50 to 100. Reduce the inventory size in canteen 50%. Now 2x2. Melee weapons are gradually getting damaged when executing attacks. Ruined melee weapons will be dropped when trying to attack with them. Really? Oh, that's tiring. The amount of meat harvested with from the animals is affected by the damage done to the animal damage zones. Players responding with more initial hydration. Good. Water consumption was decreased and energy consumption increased. Good. Energy increase though. Lowered the chance of paper spawning and other items. Spawn points of Circle 120, Gunner 2, and Olga 42 on Chernarus. Glasses spawning unaffected, obsolete. Vehicle parts, these two have been removed. Glasses have been removed. They removed on magazine attachment for icon for weapons that aren't fed from attachable magazine. They removed unnecessary consume action for purification tablets. They removed hardly reachable item spawn points on car wrecks. Oh man, I'm just like so dying. Server added whitelist, allowing server owners to have better control about access to their servers. That's good, I guess. Added server modifier for controller only servers. And yeah. Whew. That's a lot. Let's go limp over to another building as we die slowly due to the rain. I guess we could also hotkey the shovel in there. We got a knife. Yeah, the rain is intense today. So that is the update 1.06. These features are supposed to be, and they seem to be applicable in Chernarus as well as the new Livonia map, which I am really looking forward to trying, guys. Again, apologies for not having it present today. What is this? How's that? Pristine. Okay. Can we load this now? Do I have bullets for it? Yeah, I do. So yeah, this is the server. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. So we've been doing some streams, so if you want to see more of those, let me know, and I hope you have been, I don't know, enjoying the content and everything. So we will have some more content with Livonia as soon as it's available for me to download or purchase. I might just have to purchase it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just waiting on it tomorrow, detail-wise. Let me know for the server, guys, if you do want to keep it just as a regular server. I know that's been kind of the gist of what I've been hearing, is people don't want the server changed to Livonia. And that's kind of up to you guys. So that's kind of been what I've been hearing. So there are no pre-requirements to host your own Livonia server. Any server can run this terrain as well as Chernarus. Joining a Livonia server requires to own Livonia DLC. Blacklist feature. And then there was something else very important that I wanted to go over. It is rolling out. Xbox and PS4 players can now use their mouse and keyboard on servers identified as supporting them. Gamepad is always available. 1.06 won't require any character nor storage map item wipes. Your gear will remain on official servers. You will be able to join Chernarus and Livonia servers with the same character. So that's an interesting twist. Don't know how people feel about that. I kind of like that you're able to carry your character across, but it also doesn't really make sense that your character would go to a different spot. It's sunny, guys. That's because things are looking up, and it's not the end of the world, because I have had one busy, stressful, super tiring day. Yeah, it's just like there was so much to release today, and things weren't working well for me, and it was incredibly overwhelming. Why is my health dwindling so much? so much. Let's get rid of that. And I guess drink some water. The health in this is ridiculous. You just like can barely recover once you get sick. Just drink all the rest of the water here. Nope, never mind. That's gonna kill me. Yep. That is the end of me right here. I drank too fast. Yeah. Don't worry, we still got one venison steak. It's just been an episode of me getting sick, which is great. I don't know, I wish it was a little less tedious though, because it doesn't really make for very intense action. The server will shut down in 2 minutes. I didn't schedule that. I do not remember scheduling I shut down in 2 minutes. That's not good. But I think that kind of covers all the details, the big ones. The fact that mouse and keyboard support is here, because people have been whining about that for ages. Oh man, I still get comments on my mouse and keyboard video kind of going over when they were supposed to add that. I heard 1.07, so I guess it arrived ahead of time as like a little thing. Oh, do I already have a belt? I already have a belt. I don't need another belt. Never run into belts in this. Although I'm going to need more food, because that's going to kill me too. Or that zombie over there. Yeah. So, mouse and keyboard. Sick, right? We got character creator. We're really getting caught up, I think, PC feature-wise. In 1.06, we got a new map to play on. And then otherwise, outside of that, you know, just work-wise, I've been, like, having Halo issues all day, but I finally got it fixed with a factory reset of my console again. Oh no. Hello. 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 Alright, so the server restarted, and I guess I'm basically dying. Very slowly. Oh wow, an engraved Colt 911? That's a new weapon, guys. It's got like a skull thing on it. That's pretty cool. Fed from a detachable. Nice. Maybe I should just not eat, because eating makes everything go down. Why am I in a constant array of death and sorrow? What did I do to deserve this punishment that I have continued to feel? Like, why is my energy, like my food and my health rates going down so fast from walking? I'm just lightly walking places. It's kind of like terrifying how much that goes down, because I'm out of food after this. But my health is on the rise. What a sick and twisted society of DayZ that we live in. Anyways, yeah, Halo Reach finally got the Chief Collection working. Good old factory reset. I've probably mentioned that, but there's been like a weird gap between this due to the, you know, kind of server restart that I wasn't anticipating. Yeah, what a day. Oh man, other stuff wasn't working. And then, yeah, because like the new COD DLC came out, and Life is Strange 2 seasonal episode of 5, and there's Dead by Daylight DLC that I'm covering. I don't think I'm gonna do video on it. I don't know. Do you guys want to see a weird samurai killer guy? Maybe you do. And then I've been dealing with like these weird copyright things that have been coming on from some weird Brazilian company that thinks they own old games, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it's getting ridiculous. Yeah, and then I'm having some other issues, and oh my god, it's just been one of those days, you know? Just tiring. Just a little exhausting. And then I haven't heard from my, like, trying to get like the Livonia thing going and understanding if it's going to be available, and I tell you, it's life is exhausting sometimes, just like straight up exhausting. I kind of want to save this guy for my next stream, though. I don't want him to die here. I want him to be, like, dead at the beginning of the next stream, because I think some people that have been watching the stream have been following this character. So anyways, that's the server. I hope you enjoy it. I think there's still a fair bit of time involved left with it, I think runtime-wise. So, yeah, enjoy.